Guys, I took and validated 127 different startup ideas from YouTube channels. So you don't have to do that by yourself. And here's an interesting thing. 90% of these ideas are already dead. So only 10% of these ideas you can use to develop something really cool and legit. So in this video, I will share with you a framework how you can validate any idea and make it successful in 2025. On top of that, I will share the framework how you can validate is this idea for you to do this solo, or for instance using some kind of like a no-code or low-code or AI tools, and how to transform any idea into a winner. Let's go. For those who do not know me, I'm Dennis. I'm the CEO of an IT company. I've already earned my first million, and now I'm pivoting into micro SaaS. And on YouTube, I'm sharing my path and my insights. Let's go. So the idea validation framework is very simple and super straightforward. So first of all, before you start doing something, you have to avoid red flag ideas. By red flag ideas, I mean travel apps, Uber apps, TikTok apps, any kind of social apps, even CRMs, different apps like Tinder, online casino, betting websites, and so on and so forth. So first of all, try to avoid these huge red flags, because these ideas will take your time, money, and you ended up with nothing at the end of the day. 95% of my clients who started these ideas over my 10 years IT career ended up with nothing, literally nothing. They spent from $50,000 to $500,000 into creating these ideas and get nothing at the end of the day. So avoid these red flags. Also, next, this one, it's not an obvious one, but after this my research, I think I have the legit right. Try to avoid stupid ideas. I mean, you have to keep this type of silence. You know what's all this productivity guru is telling you. So if you're planning to be successful from tomorrow, you have to avoid TikTok. Do not use a TikTok during your working productive time. It's reasonable. So same thing here. So just try to avoid this wave of stupid and ridiculous ideas about startup, business, SaaS. You will become a millionaire. I'm sick and tired of it, especially with their titles like a $1 million idea. And when you start listening these ideas, it's like a holy cow, dude, are you so fucking stupid that sharing these ideas with us? No, really. Just try to avoid that, because the silence and trying to avoid this BS on the background, it really means a lot. So the next thing, if you want to validate your idea, the golden rule, it's like find a copy of an existing idea. Yes, copy of an existing idea. Do not reinvent the wheel. When you found something reasonable as the copy, you can go to a micro niche for a local market, or go deeper and try to squeeze your audience, make it smaller or something like that. And last but not least, try to use AI as a disruptor. Do what Peter Levels is doing. So for instance, if you find an opportunity where you can use AI as a game changer, like Uberization. Uber was a disruptor in the market, and the AI can do exactly the same for some interesting and different markets. This might be a legit right for you to start doing something. On top of that, do not forget that there is a really cool strategy that I will share with you today. It's called AI Boss. This is, by the way, what Peter Levels is doing. So for instance, when you're using a bunch of different AI models, for instance, when somebody is uploading an image, the first model is removing the noise, second AI is removing the background image, the third AI is enhancing the image, AI number 4 is doing from your one photo 10 different photos. The next AI is checking how many fingers do you have on the photo, and so on and so forth. So this is AI Boss. This is a legit tool that you can use to disrupt any market. Now let's start from what I really love most. The first idea, create specialized no-code tool that help entrepreneurs build specific types of platform, marketplaces, messaging apps, social networks. Okay, I'm not finished. As easily as Shopify enables e-commerce stores. Great. What next? This platform would offer product-specific templates, okay, and features, making it easier to launch complex application without coding knowledge. It's like I've seen these founders. There are two types of these kind of founders. The first one, they are dumb as fuck. I'm sorry. But they are mostly generating these genius, amazing ideas that will conquer the world. Tomorrow you will be a billionaire. And they have a fire in their eyes, and they are sharing this fire with people. And this is, by the way, very, very dangerous. So imagine you have to build a no-code platform, which will be like Shopify for a marketplace. It will be also messaging app and social networks inside that. So it's imagine huge mega VIX or Bubble or something like that on steroids, like 10 times bigger than it is right now. And yes, of course, this is like a $1 million idea. Nobody. This is the most stupid idea that I've heard. I've heard a lot of these ideas. So when you're doing the validation, try to avoid this type of ideas. It's absolute BS. No, yes, of course, if somebody is ready to invest $10 million in that, then it's legit. You can give it a try. At least you will buy yourself a good hotels. Maybe you will set up your salary about like a 20K per month or something like that. You'll be an SEO, super powerful. Then it's good if you're living in California. But if you are from the middle of nowhere, no. Next, let's chat about reducing the price or change the price model from a flat fee to a subscription. Next idea. Developer platform that connects laid-off tech talent with startups, charging a flat matching fee. The idea is good. So if you're creating a tool which can connect, for example, like software developers with employers, it will be always a good idea. But changing the model from a fee to a subscription, from subscription to a fee, it doesn't make any sense. What you can do, by the way, you can do what's one of our Ukrainian guys did in the past. He created a platform which called Genie. It's an anonymous developer's search. So developer can create a resume on the platform, and nobody can see their contacts until developer decided to share their contacts. So it's like a company sending an offers to a developer, and if developer see a company where he's currently working, he will not share his contacts. So this is how it may work. Next, let's chat about security. So the idea is offering an API layer for security compliance, turning months-long processes into automated checks. This is good. This is a legit idea, but before you will jump into it, you have to chat with white hackers and identify what kind of things you can automate, because without that, maybe they will tell you many things. It's just social engineering when you're just sending a regular mail to somebody not so smart in your company, and they're sharing all their passwords. Of course, you're presenting yourself as like an internet support that will help you fix the internet. Yeah, this works like that. So just chat with white hackers and identify the potential issues that can be automated. This is a really cool and legit idea. Next, I really love these ideas. It's like how to reinvent the wheel. So the idea, develop SaaS collaboration tool for high-end YouTube editors to manage revisions and feedback. Why I'm hearing this bullshit again and again and again and again? The idea here, it's like the person who's producing this idea, probably from their ass, is telling you that you have to reinvent Trello, Asana, Monday, Basecamp, Jira, and many other great tools, that Notion, by the way, that you can use easily for any kind of your working process, but you have to develop a CRM. Nobody, you don't have to. This idea and this type of ideas in absolute bullshit. Only in some specific tiny cases it may fly, but for these ideas you have to find huge investments. The next one, it's about copying something that is legit. So the idea is build a Stripe-like platform for construction payments, simplifying the payment process for contractors. Basically, if you will take a look at the market, there are already many different options that you can use. One of them, for example, for developers called Let's Deal. But you have to find the market first where you would be able to do these kind of things. Because Let's Deal providing really great services for contractors where they can work with companies and receive payments. So yeah, this is a really great idea, but you have to find at least 50K to do something like that. Now let's talk about something standard and simple and straightforward like everyone thinks. Boilerplates. If you're planning to start a boilerplate right now, I would recommend you just to do a little pivot and try to do some kind of like a boilerplate to what people are looking for. Try to identify the high demand. And the high demand right now, if you check, for example, my YouTube videos, it's a Tinder, online casino, Uber type of apps, TikTok, and all these kind of things. So you can create, if you have enough skills, a boilerplate for people to launch these kind of apps. Just give them some kind of like a dummy with some kind of basic setup that they can scale. Then would be an absolute legit tool for you to move forward. By the way, if you enjoy the content, please click like and subscribe to this channel to hear more truth and insight about SaaS, startups, and AI. Thanks. The next idea is not unique, but I see many people repeated this idea. So it's about how to create a platform where you can connect people who want to promote their product and services and YouTube or TikTok creators. So in a nutshell, you can just do a simple platform where on one hand you will have a list of these TikTok creators with an opportunity to get their contacts. On the other hand, you have to build a tool for companies where they can create an account and get access to these content creators. All you need to do at this case, to be honest, is just to hire a lawyer who can help you with the contract and get your commission fee. Basically, that's it. Do not try to create a messaging inside your app. Do not try to help people stay only on your platform. It's not gonna work. Just create a contract with your lawyers and that's it. Another startup idea that I found interesting, it's personal scale. So basically it's like productivized services transformed into from a traditional freelancer agency services into subscription-based offering with clear, repeatable deliverables. So this is basically what I'm doing right now. I'm offering my services not as a standard outsourcing services. I'm offering them as a CTO as a service. So basically I involved my own brain and my own time into my customers' startups. This is totally different from a standard outsourcing because in outsourcing, just like a standard project managers who do not care. I know that. But this is not scalable business model. This is not a business. This is not a startup. This is not a SaaS. This is just like a side hustle that can increase your income, but you have to be smart enough to start this kind of service because I've seen some agencies that pretend to do these services and they ended up with nothing because the quality of these services should be super, super high. And if you are not able to provide the services, just increase your pricing for your freelance services and that's it. Look guys, if you want to build a real micro SaaS without hustling and without wasting your time on landing page, database, payments, emails, CMS, SEO and all other things set up, just grab my micro SaaS fast, which I created for my own needs, but I'm selling this to my customers also because I know that you want to start making money with this, so just go in the link in the description and grab it there. The next idea is about tax and accounting. So, AI accounting plugin, develop a browser extension. That's bad. Anyway, let's continue. Let's integrate with existing accounting software to automatically categorize and organize financial documents, receipts, and invoices. So, here's the thing. What you should do, this is a really, really great idea. And I love taxes, accounting type of services because this is where a lot of money. This is like a really rich niche. And if you can do something for this industry, you will be one of those successful entrepreneurs. So what you have to do, you have to find in AI tools, identify their problems. Maybe they just manually scanning too many invoices and adding there to their Xero accounting or whatever they're using. So just create this AI boss that can, for example, once again, they uploading all these invoices to your system, and first AI will enhance an image, second remove the noise, the third one will recognize everything what's on the paper and transfer the data using the API to Xero account. So if they're doing just this operation 1-2 times per day, yeah, it's not a game changer. But if it's like thousands of these invoices that they have to check manually, this will be a game changer. And these companies will definitely be happy to pay for these kind of services. And now let's talk about the winner of the day. The idea: develop a generator that turns Google Sheets into mobile apps for small business needs. Can anybody tell to this guy that we already have a Google Spreadsheet mobile app and we do not need yet another CRM with Google Spreadsheet on the background? Can somebody explain to this guy that this is called brain cancer? Love these ideas. They always smells good. Second place winner. A few days ago, I listened to the podcast where one guy told it would be great if we would have an AI that can be an exact copy of ourselves, like a CEO, CTO that can do a lot of work, the super AI agent. It's like one of those guys who do not understand how the AI works, that have mostly zero technical understanding on all things behind the scene, and they're dreaming about yet another AI game changer that will absolutely crush everything, like a copy of the CTO that will play a genius role. And now let's talk about a real winner. So the idea is credit-based billing system. So develop a billing system that allows customers to purchase and track the redemption of credits, filling a gap in Stripe current offerings. So this would be a service of a third-party component for business need credit-based payment functionality. Basically, this is a real winner. Because the thing is that Stripe do not allow you to create some kind of like a tool that can work with your credits. But if you will create some kind of like an umbrella on top of the Stripe to do that, you will find yourself as a lemon squeeze that receives something about like a 30 millions from Stripe investment or something like that, because they worked with taxes. By the way, taxes, hello. And in your case, if you will create some kind of credit-based system, I'm pretty sure that in 1 or 2 years, you will be a dollar multimillionaire, definitely. But this idea have a downside, that to do something like that, you have to raise at least 100K or something like that, because it will take from 6 to 12 months to develop something real and something legit. Now, if you want to develop something cool and profitable, always be skeptical regarding anything that you're hearing on the internet, because the internet is full of shit, and those ideas, those 127 ideas that I validated, it's like what kind of brain cancer do you have to produce something like that? But there are 2 YouTube creators that are producing a really cool and legit ideas. So the first one is Rob from MicroConf. Hello Rob, your ideas is amazing. And the second one is Simon Herberg. Simon, I'm sorry if I pronounce your last name incorrectly, but Simon is producing also really great and legit ideas. The rest of the YouTube and ideas that I found, oh dear God, please save you and me from that. Anyway, so if you want to build something and you want to validate your idea, identify the tech stack or no-code stack, and what kind of AI you should use to create a game changer, feel free to schedule a meeting with me. And take a look at this video that YouTube Smart AI algorithm will recommend to you. Let's see if it's relevant to you or not. See you.